Do you want loads of XP, but you don't want to go near any mobs, and you've got Minecraft 1.14, the villager pillager update? Don't you worry, I've got a great solution for you. Don't you go anywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, in my farm tutorial series. And these are farms for the update in Minecraft 1.14 villager pillager update. So this is probably the simplest XP farm you have ever seen in your entire life. Seriously, we are making an XP farm and there are zero, and I mean zero, mobs involved in this XP farm. It is an absolute doddle, and on top of that, it's got all sorts of other utilities too. So it is the absolute perfect farm for your survival world. It is so survival friendly that I'm going to be doing it in survival in this tutorial. That's how confident I am that we can do this. So shall we have a crack at it? I think we should. So the things you need for this build that will make it the most efficient size possible. You could make it bigger, it's absolutely scalable, but for the most efficient size possible, you are going to need 60 glass, 10 observers, 10 pistons, 10 dirt, 90 oak planks, 10 bamboo, 9 normal rails, 8 powered rails, 5 hoppers, 4 chests, 1 furnace, 2 levers, 10 redstone dust, 1 minecart with hopper, and some scaffolding. Half a stack should be absolutely plenty. This thing has got a really simple setup. It's essentially a straight line. You are going to be cutting out to the left hand side a 1x3 trench that is 1 deep, and to the right hand side a 1x13 trench which is 1 deep, with 4 blocks between them. So I've come into survival just to demonstrate how easy this really is to do in survival. It properly is survival friendly. So I'm just going to take out this wool. This wool is just marking. You don't have to put this wool in, please. I don't want any comments that say, Avo, I haven't got blue wool, will pink wool do? Don't do it. Just dig out a trench that is 13 by 1 and is 1 block deep, and no funny business. And then once you've finished that trench, come out and go along in a straight line 4 more blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dig another smaller 1x3 trench that is also 1 deep. Don't dig anything else just yet. Get a chest, double chest there, get a hopper and sneak or shift click it into the chest. Put a furnace, shift click it again into there. And then you want 3 hoppers, 1, 2, don't fall down your hole, 3, just like that. Get an oak plank there, bump, get a hopper there, bump, get some scaffold, because you can do scaffolding now. Do you know why? Because this is 1.14 and we love scaffolding. And then get and come a chest on the block. Don't try and shift click the chest into the side of this chest now, because it won't work. You'll just end up going down the scaffolding. Shift click and go into the side of the chest when you are on the floor. And with an axe, it's best with an axe, you could use your hand, chop down your scaffolding and take it back. Then put a powered rail on that, a powered rail on that, shove that there, that there. That is brilliant. And then 1 more. Then come along, do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You should have 2 spots left, which you fill in with 2 more powered rails. Then take out this block right here and put in a lever and turn it on. And then come along here, this block right here, turn it on. And that is part 1 of the build. Come to this far end of the 13 by 1 trench, and right on top of that last powered rail, shove a block of dirt. Literally put the dirt on top of the rail and it will come in exactly the right spot. And you want to be doing that with all 10 pieces of your dirt, and you should have 1 rail exposed like that. If you've got that, you have done it right. Then get a row of glass in front of the dirt, like that. Now it's very easy to, especially if you're laying glass down quickly, it's very easy to do that too quickly. So if you have done it too quickly, make sure you have a silk touch pick. There you go, silk touch pick. So as when you just especially if you've only got exactly the right amount of glass blocks. So when you break a glass block, it gives you the glass block back, and it doesn't just smash it into nothing and you end up with one glass block short, because that just makes you sad. And then we have to come along all the way along the back with a structural block like that, and then on top of that structural block put another structural block, and then come around the front, because we're going to do something a little bit fancy now. So we're going to get a piston there, leave a gap, piston, leave a gap, piston, leave a gap, piston, leave a gap, piston, and then where you've got gap, you're going to put another oak plank, and then this is where your scaffolding comes into its own. You're going to come up here, up there, and then we're going to put, oh, I can't get my thing. There we go. Right, so we are now going to put another piston there. Actually, I could probably do this on the glass. No, I can't do it on the glass. It was worth a shot, right? So let's just put our scaffolding along here. There we go. So now we can do it. That's beautiful. So I'm going to put a piston wherever we didn't put a piston before. Whoops, I fell off my other scaffolding. Let's put another bit of scaffolding here. And gets me up. And piston there. And a piston there. That's it. Perfect. Right, now we got to come around the back. So get yourself your axe again. Take out your scaffolding. Perfect. Because you're going to come around the back. And around the back, we want to be putting in observers. Now you might just be able to get the observer in there. Like that. With its little red bum poking out at you. Like that. And you should put 5 of those in. Nope, you don't want that. So if the observer goes in wrong, get rid of it. And make sure you put it in right. Its little red bum should be poking backwards at you. And then get your scaffolding again. 1 and 2. Bring it around. 1 and 2. Okay, so jump up on top of the scaffolding. And where... Oh, still not tall enough. Perfect. This scaffolding is great. I love scaffolding. It is my favourite new block in all the world. It is so cool. Right, so we've got, again, exactly the same, put with its little red bum facing you like that. Except don't fall off the scaffolding. So if I then put a bit of scaffolding there, come up, go onto my scaffolding, there we go. So we've got little red bums all over the place. And on the back of each of the pistons, I want you to put a block like that. That's perfect. On top of that block, put redstone. Now all of this redstone is connected. Panic not, it won't be connected for long, because we are going to get another block, because we want these all to be independent of each other. A block there and a block there. And you can see that instantly blocks that redstone line. A block there and a block there. Block there, block there. Block there, block there. And block there, block there. So we've now got 10 completely separate redstone lines that we can use to power each of these pistons individually. We're looking for individual power. So then we're going to come up the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 above the level of the observer, 6. Then we're going to put a row right the way across here, like that, and jump down. Now you might take a little bit of damage, but what's a little bit of damage between friends? So there we go, we've got that. And then we are going to run some glass along there like that. That's perfect. And then we're going to come inside. So jump across and jump along here and put a bit of bamboo in each and every one of these bits of dirt. Dead easy to plant like that. Then get a piece of wood there, and we're just going to go up onto this bamboo now, onto this glass, like this, and we're going to run a row of glass that is 6 high. There we go, perfect. So we've got a 6 high row of glass. We're going to jump down onto that bit there and put up another one. Where's me rest of me wood? Then we're just going to tidy this up a little bit by putting that up 6 high. Jump down onto there, put that up 6 high, jump down, jump down. There we go. So that is essentially, if we just pop that there to make that look a little tidier. That is that system complete. Let's just get that bit of scaffold off and take that bit of bamboo. That's perfect so far. So now what we're going to do is just tidy it up a little bit. So we're going to get a block there and just structure block all the way down so it makes it a little bit tidier. We're going to come up our scaffolding. That's why we didn't put it away yet. And then we're going to come across the back like this. Whoop, don't fall. That's all good. Can I reach it? Let me just come back up here. Should be able to reach it there and jump down. And I noticed I missed one there. Perfect. So we've now got the system pretty much complete in terms of its structure. And I've managed to spare a couple of blocks as well. So let's put a block there and a block there. There we go. So that is now even at the back as well. So that's that bit. Now what we've got to do is get the thing rolling, which shouldn't take too long. So first off, I'm just going to tidy up. Never leave your scaffolding up. That's bad practice. Get rid of that. Away goes the scaffolding. We love that. I only do that because I like it so much. And then all we're going to do now is we're going to get this fella rolling. You can see this is working beautifully. The bamboo is essentially filling itself up, which is great. Pumps off beautifully. So then get yourself a minecart with hopper, shove it on there, and that will go backwards and forwards, and that will start to fuel up this furnace. You can see it's filling the furnace up with bamboo right there. Now what we need to do is do a bit of a test. So now what we're going to do is we are going to see how much experience we can get from 9 full stacks of cobble. So I'm going to lob 9 stacks of cobble into the system at the top and an extra 1. Now that extra 1 will give me something to take from the furnace at the end. The furnace stores up the XP, but you have to physically remove something from it to gain that XP. So let's lob all of this cobble in. That will start to flow into the system. The furnace is on, and you can see how fast that stuff burns. It's already collected 64 bamboo just in that little short time of me chatting. It's probably got a bit of a backup as well. Yes, it has. So that is totally ready to roll. And once it started smelting stuff, it'll appear in this chest. Now I'm going to see, I reckon it's going to take an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes for it to smelt up all of that stone. So you could do that AFK, or you could maybe have a number of these systems running at the same time to get yourself some experience. And at the end of that, I shall have just 1 stone block left inside this furnace right there. I will remove it, and we will see just how much experience we get, because I'm currently on exactly 0. So it has been just about bang on an hour and 45 minutes to be able to get that entire, open up, that entire 9 full stacks of cobble to be smelted into stone. So it's an hour and 45 minutes. It's not really quick, but it does work quite well, and it did it all on its own, and I didn't have to worry about it. I just walked away and left it. And in here I've got 1 left, that extra 1 that we put in there. That is there ready for me to take to see what the XP I get is. I've turned the system off, and you'll notice that during the time it has managed to accumulate a full stack of bamboo there and 20. So it literally just about keeps up with the demand. So that is as small as you can do it. That 10 bamboo system is pretty much the smallest it can be and not constantly run out of fuel, and as a result it take much longer. So that's, having done lots and lots of testing, that's the right amount. You could do more. You could do 11, 12, 13, absolutely, and you could produce more bamboo. But if you did 9, you might find you get a lot of burnouts in your furnace, and as a result of that, it takes that much longer. So you'll see my XP is at absolute 0. I don't even know what 9 stacks of cobble is going to give me. So it's not loads, it's not masses, but it is a little bit. So let's take that out, and that has given me just over 5 levels of experience. So for an hour and 45 minutes, 5 levels of experience with that little farm there. So you can imagine if you set this up and you had, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of these farms running continuously, or if you made a load more, like a full double chest, 1 2 3 4 5 6 lots of cobble, you could do that, and that would give you 30 levels of experience per full double chest of cobble. You can do it with other stuff, doesn't have to be cobblestone. You could cook chicken, or you could connect it up to a chicken farm perhaps, and shove any of the dead chickens that aren't cooked, so it needs to be a non-cooked chicken farm, lob straight into the top here, and as a result of that, it would be a perpetual XP machine. It actually works incredibly well, and that's 5 levels of experience for exactly nothing. So there you have it, 1 XP bamboo farm that will give you free XP, not a single mob in sight, basically because I'm in peaceful, and doesn't need any mobs to get you the experience, and that will just keep on going and going and going for as long as there is stuff to smelt. So if you can set something up to automatically squirt stuff in for smelting, that is absolutely perfect. If you have enjoyed this Minecraft 1.14 farm tutorial video, that was a mouthful, then please do slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I'll keep them coming. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell. It'd be great to see you in my sub club and the notification squad, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.